Yo, what's going on, guys? Today, I'm gonna be breaking down the co-main event of Alex Pereira and Magomed Ankalaev, which is, or it's not the co-main event because there's two title fights on there. It's the third one, Khalil versus Jiri. I'm gonna be breaking that down because I'm so interested about this fight. This is such a fun fight to think about. Um, I think both of these guys have answers to their games. Like both of them can do things, at least I see, against each other and be successful with it. So, like for example, Yuri, his head movement is kind of like bouncing around, and with the way Khalil throws shots, he kind of throws them with the intent to hit you, not the intent to be powerful and sting. He won't miss, if that makes sense. It's gonna look sloppy, but he's gonna hit you. You know what I mean? Whereas, and that's kind of the Muay Thai thing. Whereas boxers, they're gonna throw with their perfect technique, and if they're not in position, the punch won't land. Whereas Khalil is gonna throw out of position, and he's just looking to hit your head. It doesn't matter kind of what angle he ends up in. That's just kind of how he fights. I think that's Muay Thai because boxers don't end up in like those bad positions. They'll either throw and obviously it's like their head's here and they slip and they'll pull back. Whereas like Khalil kind of stays on him with the punch and it's heat seeking. That's why I call it. He throws heat seeking punches, and with Yuri's head movement, it might help him a lot with that because Yuri's dipping so low, so he'll be able to derive more power. Um, and I think it's something he'll catch on to, especially later in the fight. But like Yuri is kind of a momentum guy, and I think Khalil, like, let's talk about his fight against Jamal Hill. His fight against Jamal Hill, don't get me wrong, he did well and he did dominate. But there was times in that fight where he was sidestepping around the cage and Jamal was just following him. If Yuri saw that, oh my god, he'd have a field day. Like I'm saying like Khalil was literally like jumping around, shifting around the octagon, taking breathers. Yuri would gain so much momentum. He would be like, "Okay, you're against the cage. You're running away from me." Yuri would love that. If Khalil cannot do that during this matchup, that's not going to look good for him at all. And the fact that he's going for breathers also shows me he can't really handle like a really good scrap. I don't know if that makes sense, but he cannot do that against Yuri. Yuri is going to get a fucking boner if he sees that. So that's where I'm like, Yuri's gonna stay on the whole fight, and Khalil will not like it. But Khalil might take Yuri a lot, and he could put him out maybe. The reason why I'm gonna go with Yuri in this fight is because of Yuri's fucking heart. Like I'm not gonna lie, Yuri's heart is like I've never seen anything like it. So not to say that Khalil quit, but against Alex Pereira, but he didn't. That's not something Yuri would end up in. Yuri wouldn't have his guard up against Alex Pereira, standing against the cage, and have Alex ripping body shots. Yuri would be throwing back, he'd be moving around, jumping, skipping and all that. Yuri's not ending up in a position where he can be finished like that. That's all I'm gonna say, and that's just his heart and his tenacity. Um, why do I think Yuri has like the craziest heart in the UFC? This guy got finished by Alex Pereira. Well, first time it was kind of an early stoppage, but Yuri fucking bounced back. Second time he gets head kick KO'd, literally head kick KO'd. They don't stop the fight. It was the latest stoppage I've ever seen. Not really, but you know what I mean. You got head kick KO'd. Ref doesn't stop it. Alex Pereira's fucking beating the shit out of his head. And he gets off, and who's trying to fucking stand up? Yuri fucking Prohaska, bro. Like, Yuri's got some crazy fucking heart. Like, he locks himself in fucking cabins for days or some shit. I'm saying Yuri will not quit in this fight, and he will stay on Khalil every fucking minute. So I do have Yuri to finish Khalil because if Khalil tries to take any break like that, fucking Yuri's running around the octagon with him, going like bomb, bomb, like all the way from the side, no technique at all. But Khalil's eating that, and he's gonna be like, oh fuck, 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 and he's gonna have his guard up, and they're probably gonna get in a situation like that, dude. Yuri cannot start teeing off on you because if he does, he will probably finish you. So I have Yuri, and I probably have him by finish. I really hope Khalil is like aware of that. Like if you try to take a breather against Yuri, you're cooked. You're cooked. But like yeah, Khalil could put him out in like the first 2 rounds. He just has to find that shot and not be too out of position. But yeah, I hope that makes sense with the boxer and the Muay Thai analogy, where boxers kind of throw their shot. If it lands, it lands, but they throw the perfect technique. So if it does land, it's gonna fucking hurt. It's gonna sting, right? You see that with Ilya. But they'll at least be in position if it misses to defend themselves. Khalil won't. Like Khalil will throw a shot and he'll fucking step again just to like get even more range, even though he's completely out of position and could catch a fucking straight to the face. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what Muay Thai guys do. Obviously they're very balanced, but like they throw shots. They're like they throw it kind of like this, right? It's weird. It's weird how they throw it, but they're gonna generate a lot of power, and I think that is something that it's gonna do well against Yuri in the first 2. I don't know if he's gonna be throwing shots like that wild after the 3rd round, and that's where I think Yuri's gonna take over. So I got Yuri by finish, maybe like round 3, round 4. But yeah, I might make a full card breakdown. I know a lot of these fighters, so I might. But yeah, that's all for the not co-main but the featured fight. All right, see ya.